what is up, my B-Boss baddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome B-Boss Army. So as you guys can tell by our title, today I'm going to be telling you guys strong, the biggest, one of the most common ways to get a woman to miss you. Now with that being said, you guys, this can work in any stage. If it's the beginning, even if she's not your girl, maybe you don't even
money,
know.
Man, I want a baby. I turned around and said, bitches, you crazy. None of this shit on my neck is fugazi. My dogs be growling and foaming like rabies. I told Lil' Shawty you fine and you tempted. Hop in the foreign and lock up the engine. Meet you at Kroger and sell you a pigeon. Cooking up inside a updated kitchen. She do not talk to no workers. No. All she want her is a boss. I told her come to the law. I told her come take it off.
This way is never being available. You cannot be too much available. Now, I said too much, but listen, sometimes and less is not gonna be good enough because it doesn't get you woman. Now, I don't have to explain to you guys why it doesn't get you guys woman, right? You see, it doesn't get you guys woman, and it's just the facts of it. I already did videos talking about that. So at this point, when you guys are competing with other men, and you guys might not want that, I know. Obviously, you don't want to be competing with other men. When you're already competing with other men, because this is how women look at it, and keep in mind, women want to look good. Women want to look better than other women. Women want to make sure their man looks better than the other woman. And so, all in all, you guys are competing because women are trying to get the best of the best and trying to be the best of the best.
She do not talk to no workers, no. All she want her is a boss. I told her come to the law. I told her come take it off. Lil' Shawty fine and she tempt me. She wanna rev up my engine. My niggas turning to gremlins. Whip up and serve you a pigeon. Whip up and serve you a pigeon. Whip up and serve you a pigeon. Lil' Shawty fine and she tempt me. She wanna rev up my engine.
Yes, there's gonna be times where you're gonna be like, okay, well, I have to see her, I have to see her. There's gonna be times where you're gonna need to see her. But this is after you are not available at all. So your goal is really not trying to see her, just to get her to try to see you. And that's simply because even though guys can take a girl out, she could have a good time. Remember, when you are competing, not trying to, once again, when you are competing, you are once again gonna be like, hey, well, she's gonna be like, well, hey, you know, you don't have enough compared to this other guy. So it's always gonna be a guy put before you most times because she's coming across other guys. So I'm just trying to say it's always because girls will start picking guys based on who's doing the best, who has the best. So I'm just trying to tell you guys, if you're doing so much, just because you are not doing more than the other, you don't have to feel like you need to step up to that, because all the other guys are probably simps already. Those other guys, guess what? If you don't know, those other guys are doing things, but she doesn't really want those other guys. Most times the pushover, the needy guys, the yes men, they always will have a girl maybe, but it will be a girl using them. And that's the only time they have a girl, unfortunately. But it's because, you know, they're weak. You know, they can't stand up for themselves. And girls will hop on it. They will leech on it and they will take advantage. And so for you guys, I know it sounds sad or disappointing, but we have to be realistic that you guys are not important at all. Especially when she meets you for the first time. You guys have to work to be important to her. So you guys don't have to waste time giving her time trying to be important to her until you know that you should see her. A lot of times also, if you guys want to disagree, or if there's people that do disagree, we have to come down to facts. If you are seeing a woman and you think that that's gonna work because hey,
got the club going crazy, all these bitches but my eyes on you. Is you somebody, baby? If you ain't, girl, what we gon' do? If you ain't gon' need it, baby, give it all up for you right now. We got the club going crazy, all eyes on you. She was the baddest, I was the realest, we was the flyest, up in the building. We was counting this money, loving the feeling. Look at you now, in love with a hitter.
being the guy that will be able to see a woman, wants to be available for that woman, or at least says, okay, let me just give her a chance, and then you ruined it because you did not know the game or for whatever circumstances. So really, to apply this to this and to wrap up, fellas, I need you guys to make sure 100% you're always putting in work. Just because I'm telling you guys, don't be available for her until she actually earns it, until you feel like it's really right. And so now she starts cherishing that you're available. Until then, you have to make sure you're working on yourself. Even though you are trying strategies and things to try to get women to come in, Fellas, absolutely you have to be working on yourself, because that's actually what matters the most.